Good morning, everyone. I am Camille Rosan J. Lalat, and I will be teaching you today. But before we start, let me ask you something first. How are you today, grade 1? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling alright? Oh, if that's the case, that's wonderful. Let's jump to our discussion. So, our topic for today is solving for bigger or smaller unknown problem types by comparing. So guys, have you ever heard of it? Do you have any idea of what our topic is all about? If you're not yet familiar with it, it's fine, because I will be discussing it to you today. Here are some other sample activities. Number 1. Ben played 9 songs on his banjo. Lee played 3 more songs than Ben. How many songs did Lee play? Number 2. Anton caught 10 fireflies. Julio caught 3 fewer fireflies than Anton. How many fireflies did Julio catch? So let's answer it. So for number 1, let's label first. B for Ben, and L for Lee. And then, we draw a tape diagram. And then, how many songs does Ben play on his banjo? 9 songs, that's right. And how many songs does Lee play? Oh, he played the same. But, it stated that Lee played 3 more songs than Ben. That's right. So, what should we do next? We should add 9 and 3. So, 9 plus 3 is equals unknown. So, what should we do to get the unknown? We should add 9 and 3. 9 plus 3 is 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12, that's right. And then, Lee played 12 songs more than Ben. He has bigger amount of songs than Ben. So for number 2, again, let's label first. A for Anton and J for Julio. Then we draw a tape diagram. And next, how many fireflies does Anton catch? Yes, 10, that's right. Then, said that Julio caught 3 fewer fireflies than Anton. So, we will cut it from his part. So, to know how many fireflies does Julio catch, we will subtract 10 and 3. So, 10 minus 3 is unknown. And then, 10 minus 3 is 7. Yes. Julio catch 7 fireflies, and it is smaller than what Anton catch. So here are more exercises so that you can be more familiar to our topic. Number 1. Kim went 15 baseball games this summer. Julio went 10 baseball games. How many more games did Kim go to than Julio? Next is, Rose packed 3 more boxes than her sister to move to their new house. Her sister packed 11 boxes. How many boxes did Rose pack? So for number 1, let's label first. K for Kim and J for Julio. And then we draw a tape diagram. Next is, how many baseball games does Kim went to this summer? 15 games, that's right. And then, how many baseball games does Julio win? 10 games, that's right. So, we need to know the difference between them. So, 15 minus 10 is equals to unknown. And to know the result, we should subtract it. 15 minus 10 is 5. So, Kim went to 5 more games than Julio went. So, for number 2, let's label first. R for Rose and S for sister. And then, let's draw a tape diagram. And then, next, it said that Rose packed 3 more boxes than her sister. And her sister packed 11 boxes. So, we add 3 for Rose. And then, to know how many boxes does Rose pack, we will add 11 and 3. 11 plus 3 is unknown. And then when we add it, it will be 14. So, to test what you learned from our discussion, here are some activities for you guys. I will give you 5 minutes to answer it and we will discuss it afterwards. So, the number 1 is, Amelia cooked 3 cupcakes. Joshua cooked 5 more cupcakes than Amelia. How many cupcakes did Joshua cook? 2. Tamra decorated 13 cookies. Emmy decorated 2 fewer cookies than Tamra. How many cookies did Emmy decorate? So, for number 1, again, let's label first. A for Amelia and J for Joshua. And then, we draw the tape diagram. Next, it said that Amelia cooks 3 cupcakes. And then, Joshua cooks 5 more cupcakes than Amelia. And of course, Joshua had the 3 cupcakes already, but he added 5 more cupcakes to it than Amelia. So, to know the result of how many cupcakes does Joshua cook, we will add 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is equals unknown. And then when we add it, 3 plus 5 is 8. So, Joshua cooks 8 cupcakes than Amelia. So, for number 2, again, let's label first. T for Tamara and E for Emmy. Next, we draw a tape diagram. And then, it is stated that Tamara decorated 13 cookies. And Emmy decorated 2 fewer cookies than Tamara. And then, to get how many cookies that does Emmy decorated, we will subtract 13 and 2. So, 13 minus 2 is the unknown. So, when we subtracted, 13 minus 2 is 11. So, Emmy decorated smaller amount than Tamara. So, for number 3, Aaron hit 12 tennis balls. Rosa hit 6 fewer balls than Aaron. How many tennis balls did Rosa hit? Number 4, Peter drew 19 rocket ships. Rose drew 5 more rocket ships than Peter. How many rocket ships did Rose drew? Number 5. Shanika caught 14 ladybugs. Willie caught 4 fewer ladybugs than Shanika. How many ladybugs did Willie catch? So, after that activity, I can see that you really learned a lot from our discussion. And I hope you can use it for your future. And then, goodbye grade 1. Thank you for listening.